A very good morning to all of you. Today we shall be examining the beautiful paintings at Ajanta, particularly at cave number 17. At cave number 17, there is a beautiful painting which depicts there are various beautiful paintings Ajanta depicting various Jataka stories. And today our focus shall be on Jataka called the Ruru Jataka. We will examine it in detail and try to see what it tries to convey to us. Uh, Let me take out, these are the photographs, detailed photographs of the paintings in cave number 17. Mm, Yeah. So this is the Ruru Jataka, which we shall be trying to, understand and try to see what is the story behind it. Let us go to the top of the panel. At the top, we find there's a king and a queen with their attendants. There are wise people surrounding the king and the queen, seated everywhere. Here, the king is telling the courtesians that the queen had a dream. The queen dreamt that there is a deer in the deep forest who can speak like human beings and is giving sermons about the meaning of life and what is life, who we are, and all that. It is said that whatever the dream the queen will have, it will come true. So the king decides to go and find the deer. So now, when we go down at the bottom, we find that at the bottom panel, we find the king along with his retinue of soldiers with bows and arrows in their hand. They are going in a forest on horses and trying to find the deer. However, they are not able to find the deer. So the king announces a reward among the public that anybody who is able to find the auspicious deer, he will be rewarded with a lot of cash. One person, this particular person, he says, I know the location of the deer. And then he says, I will guide you and you come along with me. So the king and his soldiers go again to the forest and finally they find the deer. When the deer is found and is caught, the deer actually happens to be Bodhisattva in his earlier life. And when he looks at the man, he identifies that person immediately. He simply says, shame on you. When the deer speaks out these words, the king is amazed and asks the deer, why did he speak such words about that man? The deer keeps silent. Then the king points towards the person who has identified the location of the person. When asked, the man says that some days back he was moving in the forest at night. There was a river and somehow he slipped and he was getting drowned. And at that point, a deer came and took him on his back and saved his life. When the king heard this, that the person whose life was saved by the deer, he himself, in want of reward and cash, has disclosed the location of the deer, the king was very annoyed. He took out his bow and arrow to kill the man, but the deer came in between the man and the king. He says, "No, no, don't kill him. You can catch me, you can take me wherever you want." The king is amazed at the compassion of the deer, and his eyes are filled with tears at the compassion shown by the deer towards a person whom he had helped, but still he was instrumental in getting him caught. The king finally decides to take the deer in a chariot, and the deer is taken to the chariot. He goes to the kingdom, and then the deer preaches to the common public about what is life, what is death, how we should live our lives. So this is the Ruru Jataka, a very detailed video at cave number 17 at Ajanta caves. Whenever you get a time, kindly visit Ajanta caves, where you will find some very beautiful paintings. Today it is difficult to see these paintings because of the dim light. I have been able to obtain these paintings after a lot of effort, and this is my small attempt to bring the beauty of ancient India and its cave temples to you. This is just one panel at cave number 17 of the Jataka tales. There are around 15-20 Jatakas in cave number 17, which I shall be discussing and bringing in your knowledge over a period of time. Just see how beautifully they have shown the dog with a leash, the clothes of the soldiers, their armaments, the expression of the people, and mind it, all these paintings are made between 2nd century BC and 5th century AD. The contour of the body, the shape, the size, the expressions. I have taken a lot of pain to use photo editing tool to bring the outer lines of this painting so that the common man is able to appreciate it. So that is all from my side today. I hope you have liked this Ruru Jataka.